quad racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude, I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is Nito, and always let me cut the line at El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, bet I'd get all the ladies. I would mac it more than Dumbledore or Leto Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi, that would be hella awesome. Singing do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. And if you don't believe it, you will fail every time.
It's a trap! It's a trap! Hey! 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 It's a trap! I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Daenerys be the name, and I'm setting hearts aflame when I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you bit my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Khal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the witch alive, it took my son and husband's lives. But I survived so frisky, now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Crisis tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. Outsmarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them. You are now watching the throne. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. The Thraki, unsullied behind me, like I'm Illuminati. It's the mother of dragons with my gigantic army. We be marching to Marine, but no, we didn't come to party. Cause they crucified the slaves and put them on the cross. Sir Jorah, please get lost. I know you think I'm hot. My schedule's kinda busy, got no time for Perrier. White girl politicking, that's Daenerys Palin. From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and back because I've got that dragon blood. So follow Morghulis, I thought that you knew this, but dragons aren't people, you know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy, damagers, smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, you should gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew.
Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? And it go like, hey.
slaughtered.
So I learned how to hunt and found a touch for the biz. Now I'm out looking.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
No matter much what it is, I got nothing to prove, even less.
And listen to the Friendalorians here a little bit.
Which I never remove.
Oh, I got this on the wrong. Hold on a second. Yay! There we go. I'm bigger now.
What does this ball do, Mando?
The ship is not a toy.
A powerful orphan, a soldier of fortune.
Running from the law and an assortment of horsemen.
I love this song. It's by what's it? Schaefer the Dark Lord and MC Lars. Two of my favorites right now. To nerdcore royalty, basically. Let's move me over a little bit over here. Let's see. Got just a couple minutes here, just a little bit longer before actually get things going. There you go, that should be better.
Sacrifice his life. I spy the stormtroopers, hella concise and precise. Man who never trusted droids.
Yes, I am here.
Cause I just saved my life and I missed you just like Blink.
Been up since 1:30 this morning. So yeah, I'm a little exhausted, but I'm gonna power through this, and then I'm gonna play some NBA 2K I think after that, and I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight so I can be ready to rock tomorrow. What did everybody think of the first episode, or I should say 9th episode overall? Chapter. It's a chapter. There's no episodes in Mandalorian.
Two Friendalorians, we're in this together. I'm just doing a job.
While I'm screwing the knobs.
Connected by fate and tracked by dozens of fobs.
We'll keep riding and hiding
Till the end of our story, and we were
Destined to be the very best of Friendalorians. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let's get into this. Yeah, that episode, I thought it was a little bit slow starting, and I liked it. I felt like I wanted longer episodes, but I wanted more done within that time frame. I wanted the story to kind of move along a little bit more, and I felt like maybe the story didn't get pushed far enough. Like I think the key thing with that episode is we got to meet Cobb Vanth. There's almost zero chance that he's not showing up again. They're not going to introduce him in the beginning and not have him be one of the characters that helps them fight their final battle. So I think we actually had 2 characters introduced that are going to be in that final couple episodes. And spoilers, I mean, let's be real. This isn't going to be spoiler free. Never intended to be spoiler free, but we're going to get Boba Fett and Cobb Vanth working together at some point here, which will be interesting. We'll see Boba Fett get his armor back. And I think Boba Fett is going to earn his armor, is what's going to happen. Just the whole thing of them having to go and defeat this big gigantic creature. We've already seen that once. And I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to happen every single season. And if it does, I hope there's just a little more story to it when it happens next time. Not that it was bad by any means whatsoever. Yeah, that was awesome. Like, they didn't have him say anything. You could tell from, I just knew as soon as you saw him from the back there, it was like, that's Boba. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then when they showed him from the front, and then it's Tamara Morrison, and I couldn't tell. I'm going to have to look at that a little bit more, whether or not they de-aged him a little bit. Tamara Morrison is, I believe, around 60 years old. Boba Fett would be in his early 40s, but he also would have dealt with some rough stuff in those years. His whole life, it would have been rough. So he could look older than what he is. Love the episode. Awesome, Alexander. That's it redeemed itself at the end. I thought that the interaction between Cobb Vanth and Mando were just, I loved it. I thought it was great. Cobb Vanth electing to give up his armor, I thought was a cool touch. I was a little bit surprised by that, but at least there was a good reason why he did it. And there was this little bit of me that thought that maybe uh, Din Djarin would end up saying, "Hey, you know what? You may not be an actual Mandalorian, but from what I saw of your skills, you deserve the suit." Yeah, it. I think it was. I mean, they weren't going to have anybody else standing there looking over that ridge or whatever. It had to have been him. Oh, because the other guy wasn't Boba, you thought maybe they were going to skip him. Um, no, because we knew Tamara Morrison was going to be in the season. I mean, it's been all but confirmed. It was just a question of whether or not it was going to happen this episode or later. But at the same time, I just thought of this. There's no way that they're going to wait to have Boba Fett until a later episode because they're not going to go back to Tatooine. I guess they could have waited to show him because let me think on this for just a second. So Boba's going to be looking to get his armor back, and now Din Djarin has it. So Boba's going to have a reason to leave Tatooine and come after the Mandalorian. And they're going to fight in the beginning. They're definitely going to have a battle. Mando is not going to want to give it to Boba. He's not going to buy that he's a Mandalorian, and technically Boba Fett isn't. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see just how Boba gets his armor back, especially if this, oh man, I'm excited to see what happens from here because remember his mission. The reason why he went to Tatooine was to find more Mandalorians, and he didn't find any. So where is he going to go from here? Who is he going to seek out? And the obvious answers would be, I think the obvious answer right now would be Sabine Wren. Sabine Wren, Fenn Rau. Um, Gosh, I can't think of who else it would be, unless if it was just a random Mandalorian that they introduce into the story right now. Bo Katan, I feel like Bo Katan's in prison somewhere. Maybe imprisoned, and maybe that's why they have to go on that Star Destroyer or whatever the ship is, the capital ship that I think they're going to have to go to get to Moff Gideon, because I think that they need to break Bo-Katan out. I'm thinking that through again too, because you think about it, Bo-Katan I don't think would have been taken captive. I think that if Moff Gideon had her in a position to be taken captive, he would have just killed her. Unless if there was a good reason for him to keep her alive. I'm supposed to have a co-host today. He ended up he's got some other things going on, so we're not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna do this solo. Not got a lot to say. I'm probably gonna actually get on some NBA 2K here in just a second. Just kind of wanted to see what the chat was, see what y'all thought of the episode, and see. Let's see. I think I had a couple comments in my preview video. I'm gonna see that real quick. See if there's anything I need to address in here. Yeah, Alexander. Yeah, yeah. They call him the child in the show, but for us, on this planet, as observers of the saga, he's gonna be Baby Yoda until they give him a name. I just 100% think that that's gonna be the case until Din Djarin names him, and he might have already named him. We just didn't hear it. Yeah, might just be walking along all of a sudden and saying, "Hey Ralph, hurry up, catch up," and then we'll find out his name's Ralph. That would be horrible. name to give the child Baby Yoda. But I think that's all I got for right now. I didn't have much to say today. I'm going to be getting on some NBA 2K here in just a moment. Um, and I think that's all I got. You guys have a absolutely wonderful day. May the force be with you. Join me on my NBA 2K